Hello guys, this is Reese from Bomberito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis with another tip for you today. This is how to adjust or make adjustments to your light settings and mirror settings and other various settings in your new 2026 Tiguan or 2025 or 2026 Tiguan SEL R-Line or SEL R-Line Turbo. I have this 15-inch screen here. So the reason I'm saying that for the SEL R-Line or SEL R-Line Turbo, there's power folding mirrors in this one and other things that this one will have that others will not. The heated and ventilated seats is another thing. But here you go with the screen here. What you're gonna do is tap the 8 little cubes up here and go to the vehicle setting. When you go to the vehicle setting here, you'll see this screen here. The car kind of drives in. You have interior and exterior. Starting with the interior here, I just tapped up here for interior, and I apologize if you hear thunder over me talking. It's storming outside, so that's why I'm inside making a video. But you've got a head-up display here. You can actually adjust where head-up display is and turn it on and off here. So you can eliminate it there or just tap to turn it on. Change your position, change your brightness. So I'll do that at 100%. Color scheme is default, or when snowing, it's going to turn blue. Leave it on default. Contents, driver assistance systems, and road signs, you can turn those on or off. You just hit the back arrow up here to get out of that screen. The cockpit button here, this is where you reset driving data. So your fuel economy and things like that, reset the trip distance, all of that's done right here. So trip odometer, since start or since long term. So you have that stuff there. Interior lighting. You adjust the brightness here, and you also change your screen from the light to dark display here. I prefer the dark, so I'm going to leave it on dark. Again, hit the back button here. That brings you back to here. If I just tap here for exterior, now I've got 4 pages. You see those 4 dots there? I have 4 pages of exterior stuff. We'll start it with exterior lights. Exterior lights, I can have where I switch on when approaching. So when I get to towards the car, the lights come on. Also, the duration of those lights staying on. I can go up to 30 seconds, down to as low as off. Well, or then 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So I can go all the way up to 30. If you live in an area where you got a lot of dark corners and things like that, I recommend the 30 seconds. Same for duration of entry lighting. So the dome light and stuff will stay on for 30 seconds. Maybe you want that to turn off a little quicker, maybe like 10 seconds. Tail lights. The Tiguan SEL R-Line and SEL R-Line Turbo have tail light animations. So with this here, the car's going to ding at me because I'm idling with the car running inside. So it doesn't like to sit here and idle. So it'll beep at me. Animation number 1, animation number 2, 3, and 3. You have 3 different animations there. So you can turn those on and off. So you can change between, 1, 2, or 3. So I'm just going to put it back on 1. But you have that there. And then there's the back button again. Now, headlights, I can do this one right here. Light assist, I can turn that on. That's automatic high beams and low beams. Dynamic cornering light, that's the light, the auxiliary light that shines when you turn the wheel to the left or turn the wheel to the right. It functions like a fog light, a cornering fog light, and lights up your direction that you're turning. My turn on time for my automatic headlights, I can do medium or early. Once you select it, it goes away. So early. Then you also have automatic high beam control headlight control during rain. It'll turn them on. Convenience turn signals. Now what this one does, this is the one where with them turned on, I can hit the blinker and release. It's gonna blink 3 times. If I turn that off, it's just going to blink the 1 quick time, or so it's just, if you're doing quick lane changes, you just tap it the turn signal once, and it's going to do 3 flashes for you, even though you let go of it. Tires, tire pressure sets right here, winter tires, and speed warning. I do not recommend putting speed warning on because it will drive you insane, because the minute you go over a certain set speed here, it's going to ding at you, and it keeps dinging at you to tell you you're speeding. So it's like a Nancy. It's a net nanny kind of thing. All right, so I've done headlights. Mirrors, you can have it where your rear view mirror, or your side mirror on the passenger side will dip in reverse when you put the vehicle in reverse, so you can see the curve. the curb, and then also folding when you lock the car. So the mirrors will fold in when you lock the car, and that'll be a way to visualize that the car is locked. So you have those different screens there. If I scroll to the next screen here, it's a pretty cool animation there. My brakes. So my electronic stability control is activated. Hill descent control, I can turn it on or off here. The anti-roll function, always ask when neutral is selected is on there, or deactivate now. So braking I can change as well. Easy open, I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. That's where I kick my foot underneath the lift gate at the back, underneath the bumper, and the lift gate will open, and it will also close if I kick underneath it as I walk away. The next one, opening and closing. Keyless access, so your keyless entry is turned on. You can actually turn it off. You can also turn on lock when leaving, and also unlock on approach. Being the car's on a lot, we don't like to leave that on, but I'll show you that there. 2 warning tones if it can't lock. So if you leave the hatch up or something and you walk away, it's gonna honk twice at you to let you know, hey, something's wrong, I can't lock. Central locking, I can have it do 1 door, all doors, or vehicle side doors, which would be the 2 driver's doors. So I'd recommend leaving it on single door, especially if you're a female that goes out to your car at night. You don't want anyone jumping into another door with you at the same time you're trying to put stuff in the car and get in the car. Easy open is already turned on. Confirmation tone for when I honked or when I locked the car. 2 taps of the door handle sensor or the key fob will give you a honk. And then if I hit back again, I can scroll to the next screen. Service position for my wipers. That puts them up. Turning that off brings them back down. Right here for wipers, automatic during rain, wipe rear window in reverse gear, and wipers in service position. So it's 2 ways to do service position, and then that's it. But the animation, the tail light animation and all of those things, those are pretty cool. And then if I just hit the square button, I'm out of that. So I hope this has helped you figure out some things in your menu, maybe how to do some things you had questions about. If you have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great day.